Hello and welcome to the fourth drawing prompt. Okay, Fang's tattoo, family crest. I feel like those could be easily combined. Fangs are pretty simple, but tattoo and family crest I feel like are extremely detailed things. Typically, this could get way out of hand. I'm gonna be honest, there's only one thing that's really coming to mind right now for these things. You'll just have to wait and see. Okay, here's the sketch. I'm actually feeling really optimistic about this. I see a lot of potential. I see the vision. Obviously it's a sketch, so there are some things that I want to work out more of. This is supposed to be like the crest in the back, right? And then the tattoos on her arm. And then I want to give him fangs. His mouth, don't look at his mouth. It's ugly and not going to be what it looks like, hopefully in the end. But I want to have him have a little fang tooth. But I think this is a really good sketch so far. If you can guess who these people are and what this is, let me know, because if you know, you know. You know? This is one of those rare times where I'm actually excited about a drawing based on the sketch. I can actually see the vision for it and am looking forward to translating it into a more finished piece. Usually my sketches are not very inspiring, but I'm excited about this one, so that's cool. You guys, I've literally been working on this for probably almost a month now. A little less than a month is when I did the original sketch. It's the original sketch. Can't really see that, but 8/14. It is now September 10th. So almost a month since the original sketch. And I'm just taking my sweet ass time with this. Honestly, we can blame some of the delay on the fact that I needed to get more masking tape. Okay, seriously, because last time I worked on this, I couldn't even start the background because I wanted to put masking tape down and I didn't have any more. So I had to wait. I'm mostly satisfied with the people. I'm gonna do a little bit more details like with their eyes and stuff. The big chunk that's left is the background and then her tattoo on her arm, which I'm nervous about because I think it looks pretty good right now. You know, her dress and everything. And I don't want the tattoo to ruin it, basically. But we need the tattoo, one, because it's part of her character, but also it's the prompt is tattoo. And Fang, we do need to add his little Fang in there, which isn't necessarily part of his character, but we're adding it anyway. He's a little ugly. It's fine though, we're going to keep rolling with it. I think for now though, I'm going to color in the background. I don't want to mess up anything that I've done so far, and we're going black for the background. And I really hope that the characters don't get lost in a black background, but I really think the background has to be black. There could be a better light color for it, but because of the vibe and what these characters are from, the only logical background color would be black or like a really dark blue, but they're already a really dark blue, so I'm just worried that the characters are going to disappear into the background, but I don't think we really have much of an option. I'm gonna do the crest in gold, and when I add those details, that will probably help distinguish them from the background as well. I'm just gonna have to go really slow and careful to not mess up any of the work I've already done, and because of the paint I'm using, I'm probably gonna need to do multiple coats just to get it as deep as I want and streak free. We are using not very high quality paint, at least for the background. The watercolor and the gouache was fine, but this is just Craft Smart paint, which is fine. It's just gonna take a little bit more effort probably to get it to be a solid black. The problem with painting such a large area and also with black is that I just end up with black paint everywhere, and it's very bad because I really don't want to make a mess in this space here, but also I don't want to get any black on anywhere I don't want black, like their skin. So gotta be very, very careful. I feel like we're on the home stretch of this piece here. Still a lot of details I want to add and finishing touches, but home stretch nonetheless, or at least approaching. I was contemplating what I wanted to do for her tattoo because obviously tattoos are ink, right? I mean, granted, this was a magical tattoo, so what is it actually made of? Unclear, but you know, a tattoo's ink, right? I'm afraid that if I use an inking pen on her tattoo, it's gonna look way too harsh because I just feel like it's gonna stand out too much and not look like a tattoo and look like I just drew pen onto this decent drawing. So I was contemplating just like leaving it pencil, but I don't think that looks good either because the tattoo should be black, like the tattoo is black. And I don't think a colored pencil would give the right effect either. The colored pencil would look like a colored pencil and not like a tattoo. And with colored pencil, I probably couldn't get as fine of a line as I want. But then a micron would be too fine. But I think what's a good idea is actually doing the tattoo that's visible on her hand with a black ink and then leave the tattoo that's under her sleeve, the pencil. Because this is like a translucent sleeve, so you would still be able to see the tattoo, but it wouldn't be its full deep black color because there is a translucent fabric over top. Yeah, that's the plan. And then I gotta do the background and then probably add like 100 million little sparkle details. done? Yeah, I think it's done. Well, there we go. I really like it. This is probably the most mixed media I've ever used. We have watercolor, we have gouache and acrylic, and then some gel pens for the gold detailing. I think she came out great. He's kind of ugly, but that's okay. Not everyone can be gorgeous. I'm really happy with how the gold detailing of the crest came out. You might be wondering, where is his Fang? The prompts were tattoo, family, crest, and Fang. I don't know what you're talking about. Listen, I like this piece so much, and his face is probably my least favorite part. And while I was doing my sketching and planning and everything, I could not get the Fang to look natural, because if his mouth is closed, you probably wouldn't be able to see his Fang unless his tooth is huge, which just looked weird and stupid. And I didn't want to have his mouth open because that would also be weird. Why is he looking at her with his mouth open? So I just didn't draw the Fang. And you know what? We can imagine that he has fangs in there if we want. Or we can just get over it because it's fine. It's my piece of artwork. And you know, the whole point of the drawing prompt book is to inspire art, right? And it successfully inspired art. So I'm not too broken up about I didn't add a little tooth on his mouth there. His face is already my least favorite part. I did not want to ruin it. So his fangs are just in his mouth. Okay? And also, I don't think I've mentioned what this is based off of. If you know what this is based off of, then it's really clear what this is. But these are characters from a book series, which most likely are the most recent videos on my channel. So yeah, they are from the A Court of Thorns and Roses series. And if you've watched those videos, you're probably like, are you kidding me? You're still talking about these books? And no, I'm not. Okay, it just so happened that I had just finished those books, and then the prompts were family, crest, tattoo, and Fang. And listen, it just worked, okay? It was the word tattoo that got me, because I'm not a huge tattoo person, and I just read the ACOTAR series where tattoos are a element of the world that they live in, and so all I could think of was Feyre's tattoos. And then family crest came easy because living in the night court, they got the whole whatever. It doesn't matter, okay? If you want to know more about it, then you can watch those videos. But for this video, this is what I drew based on the prompts given to me. And regardless of whether or not you know who these characters are or care about them, I hope you can appreciate the artwork. But yeah, that is gonna do it for today. I am really pleased with the outcome of this video. I hope you enjoyed watching, and I also hope to see you in the next one. Bye!